to our guide on festivals around the world. Many festivals happen around the world and are all different. However, all festivals have an artistic policy, which is basically the genre of the festival, what it does and does not include. Festivals can be a celebration of food, music, performing arts, a day of remembrance, or religious festivals. One festival that really stands out is the La Tomatina festival in Valencia, Spain, which could be seen as the celebration of food, as it's tomatifying. The origins of the La Tomatina are very interesting, as it started in an existing festival called Gigantes y Caballeros, which is a parade of enormous figures with big heads. A few young children wanted to join in with the fun, but while doing so they knocked over one of the giants. After doing this, the giant got mad and started swinging his arms about in retaliation. The reaction of the children was to grab some tomatoes from a nearby stall and start throwing them. However, the police came to split it up. The following year, the children returned and started to tomatify again. However, once more, the police split up. This progressed until the annual fight became an annual festival, so that many people were involved and they couldn't split it up anymore. The programme content, which is what the festival involves of the festival, is that the festival starts early in the morning on the last Wednesday of August. Everybody comes together to eat breakfast, which is chorizo and rosé wine. By 11 a.m. everybody gathers when skyrockets filled with tomato are sent into the sky above the town. This is the start of the 1-hour tomato fight. It is really everyone for themselves. Everyone will attend the festival, from tourists to local people, children, older people, and the people in between. Of course, like every festival, the La Tomatina has an artistic policy. This would be to celebrate the tomato and enjoy the tomato and other Spanish food. The La Tomatina festival is publicly funded. It is funded by the city's council. In this festival, the things that would need to be funded and paid for would be the tomatoes that are brought by the lorries on the day. Another interesting festival is the Day of the Dead festival, which is held in Mexico on the last days of October and the first days of November. It is a day to remember the deceased. Although it is called the Day of the Dead, the festival is about the celebration of life. In pre-Hispanic times, the dead were buried close to their family homes, and there was big emphasis on maintaining contact with the spirits of their dead ancestors, who were believed to still exist, but on a different plane. And with the arrival of Spaniards and Catholicism, All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day was incorporated to pre-Hispanic beliefs and customs, so the Day of the Dead came to be celebrated. The festival holds rituals which include of the Aztec ritual, such as the use of skulls. Sugar skulls are made with the name of the dead person that the family are remembering on the forehead and eaten by relative or family members. They also have something called pan de los muertos, which is bread of the dead. They are baked in the shape of a skull and crossbones, and toys are hidden inside. Anyone who bites into the toy is said to have good luck. Although this festival seems like a morbid festival, it is actually a happy time, as it is Day of Remembrance. The skulls are colourful and bright, and they are seen around the whole of Mexico. They are placed everywhere. That is the programme content of the festival. Many people confuse the Day of the Dead with Halloween, as it starts on the 31st of October at midnight and is full of death themes. However, it is actually just a day of remembrance and starts on the 31st of October and lasts until the 2nd of November. This festival is very similar to our days of remembrance of our loved ones and soldiers that fought in the war. They remember their loved ones with a symbol, the skull, as we do the poppy. As it is the whole of Mexico and the whole of Mexico take part, tourists may not take part in the Day of the Dead festival, unlike La Tomatina, as it is not to do with their country or religion. This festival is funded by the community, unlike La Tomatina festival, which is funded by the city council. However, they are both still publicly funded. Other types of festivals, such as village fairs or musical festivals, are also big events too, although the village fairs are considerably smaller than other festivals. The Portmoak Festival is on its 8th annual event this year. The programmed events of this festival are music arts, art displays and celebrations of food, which makes this festival a range of different types, unlike most festivals. It's a celebration of basically everything in one day. Its last event had an expenditure of over £13,000. However, its income was only just over £10,000, which means that the village had a loss of money. The reason for this loss of money is probably because it isn't a bigger sized event or very popular. As it's only small, that bigger events would have a bigger profit. The Wyeside Music Festival is bigger and more popular event than the Portmoak Festival. Its programme content is a huge lineup of musical acts, including 2020, and camping spaces are available. Wyeside Music Festival has a wider target audience than just surrounding villages like the Portmoak Festival, as anyone who's interested in music and likes the bands in the lineup. Like all festivals, the Wyeside Festival profit would depend on how many people turned up. They expect over 1,000. However, the lower the number, the less profit or more debt they will get into. Whatever the festival or event that is being held, funding is crucial. You must make sure that you earn a profit from the event, otherwise you could end up at a loss. The things you would need to pay for a festival would be food, drinks, set, merchandise and of course the acts. Each festival should have an artistic policy and a target audience. There are many festivals around the world that are all different, however, they all have those features. Thank you for listening.